Look, staying committed. Me and my niggas. The more that we grind, we getting bigger. We're so used to losing. Surprised that I'm winning. No time to be playing. My nigga, let's get it. I had to switch up the flow. I had to put up some soul. Had to go real some more. Had to go give me some dough. Stacking and flipping some more.
I've been boxing since I was 18 years old, and now I'm 23. So what, 5 years? To me, in my mind, I don't think I'd be hitting that hard. But if I watch the reaction of the person I'm sparring on film, I'm like, damn, he kind of flew back. And then when they tell me that I hit hard, I still wouldn't believe it. But in my head, I don't hit hard. But to everybody else, I got some power for my size.
My name is Ian Franklin. I'm the visionary, founder, CEO, and head elite amateur and pro boxing coach. This nonprofit is called Project Fighting Chance. Our mission is to provide a support system for the youth and young adult at risk while teaching them to become positive, contributing members of the community.
How many bitches you fuck in a month? None. I'm a virgin, and I'm waiting for marriage.
He came in with a few rough heads. You know what I mean? We're in a rough environment, in a rough area.
I actually had to do anger management from 3rd grade all the way up till I was 17. All because I had a short temper.
That you could tell they were running the streets doing some things. He's the only one that stayed. The one thing I will say, he's the epitome of hard work and dedication. I've taken Nino to go spar with amateur world champions. I mean with professional world champions. He sparred with Jojo Diaz, Diego De La Hoya, Francisco Vargas. These are all elite names in the professional boxing world, and he's held his own.
What's it like sparring with somebody like Manuel?
Manuel Mendoza, he's professional, and I believe his record 16-2, 16-4, and he's getting ready to fight at the Staples Center. You gotta go in with the mindset that you're gonna get hit. If you want somebody to go easy on you, this is not the sport for them. So when I get in there, I expect to get hit hard, and then I gotta stay sharp because he is pro, and I want to give him the work that he needs for his upcoming fight.
I'm Vontae Walker. I'm from San Bernardino. I know Nino from coming here. I actually met Coach Charles first, and he brought me in. He caught me walking down the street one day, and he was just telling me, you want to box? And I came here, and then he was one of the main guys that was just in here working all day, and then they would leave, and they'll leave him the keys, and he would just be here boxing afterwards. I'm like, okay, this guy's really dedicated.
Every day we used to do about 30 minutes of running, and we would sprint up and down, but we stopped because one day kids found a bunch of syringes and needles over here. And homeless people used to like bother the kids. And every time we called the cops, they'd never come. This is where they sleep at. So now, that's why we bought the treadmills.
is James Marino. I'm from right here in Medino, San Bernardino, born and raised. I met Nino at my shop. I run a shop called The Plug. What I do is I make clothes, like hats, everything like of that sort. But as far as out here, I'm involved in the community. As far as, you know, the music, the boxing, anybody doing anything positive, you know what I'm saying? The Plug is involved, and, you know, and it's a pleasure to be involved. Well, the thing about San Bernardino that I like, or that I appreciate, is that it'll give you a real perspective of life. You know, you won't be like, you know how they say the kid is sheltered. Like if you really, San Bernardino will give you a real perspective of what's going on in life. You know, I feel like I can take what I've learned here just about anywhere and survive. Being from San Bernardino is one of those places that when you meet somebody doing something and you know, and you see their dedication to what they're doing, you want to help them, you know. And you know, like if Nino make it, I'm gonna feel like I made it, you know what I'm saying? So that's how I feel about that.
Duce coming tomorrow. Are they? So we're not going out one of them. Unless they want to do round robin. You gonna be here tomorrow? I'll be here tomorrow. I need to see where you at. I'll be here tomorrow. He ain't gonna be here. I'll be here. I'm out to do it. Hey, yo, at home. Just be here. This is okay. Yeah, I'm gonna be here. It's a long trip for them.
My name is Andrew Uribe. They call me Drew Man in the gym, and I box. Right now I'm amateur, and I just want to go to a couple of higher tournaments, get ranked, and then I eventually go pro when I'm about 20, 22. I'm from Rialto, California, and but I graduated from a school in Yucaipa. It's tough, you know. I've seen some of my friends have passed away due to gun violence. Some of my friends aren't who they were 2 years ago due to drugs. You know what I mean? So it's like sometimes you gotta think about what's worse, people killing themselves or someone killing them. You know what I mean? So it's kind of give or take.
Like there was one dude, he was witness a domestic violence dispute between the dude and his girl, and then he walked up and tried to stop him. The dude pulled out a gun just in the head and then walked away.
Because I was brought up in a tough environment, I made a lot of obstacles, I made a lot of poor choices. I paid a lot of prices, lost a lot of people close to me. I've been around the struggle, I've been in war zones, you know. And I just know the negative consequences behind not making good decisions.
As long as you know where to walk, you know, people who talk to, you can always tell who's okay to talk to, who's not okay to talk to.
Some people will think it's way too hard. Some people think we're never gonna get nowhere. So that makes me mad. But that's on a attack level, I guess.
I want the world to know, you know what I mean? I want the world to know about us in a positive way though. Not the negative, not the murders, not the terrorist attack, not positive things.
The good Lord is my driving force, and He transformed my life. And so in doing that, He gave me the attitude of gratitude to find a purpose. This has been my purpose for 20 years.
There's a lot of unseen talent out here. Like we got rappers, athletes, we got all types of stuff out here. It's just we don't get put out there as much.
Look, I've been through the clouds, I've been through the pain, I've been through the sun, I've been through the rain. Lost a couple people, I won't be the same. I didn't know this ain't a game. Get up,
I'm born and raised here in San Bernardino. I'm blessed to be the head coach here at San Bernardino, and I'm blessed to have guys like Nino, who I didn't even coach, still willing to come back and talk to the youngsters and talk to the youth and talk to my team. So it's just, he's an incredible young man, and I feel his spirit and his energy, and I'm here to help him and help guide him in any way that he needs, and just that I know that he's here for me as well.
Y'all know who Alexander Madison is?
Yes, sir.
If y'all want to do what he did, which is make it to the NFL and shit like that, y'all gonna have to cut a lot of shit out. That goes from girls, partying, chilling on the weekend. Because Alex was a freshman when I was a senior. And when I tell you that nigga didn't do, all he did was train. Weekends, he in the weight room. We call him go to parties, he wouldn't go none of that. So if y'all want to make it to the next level, y'all gonna have to put in that extra work to do it. If you don't believe in yourself, nobody else gonna believe in you. So you gotta put in that work. Like you the shit, you that nigga. I don't want to hear about none of y'all in the streets either, especially you look bad. If you you got anger problems, you're gonna have to just put that shit to the side. Because at the end of the day, nobody really care about that.
At all.
That shit just gonna leave you dead or in jail. You're gonna be mad. You're gonna be mad at the world for your life, for the rest of your life, or what? Your body language tell it all. That's why I really pointed you out. Coach Graham will tell you I had super anger problems. You couldn't tell me nothing. I was cussing out teachers and everything until he punched me in my chest.
If you don't have his Instagram, you need to get that today. So if that means if Ascari and Jaden got it, you need to hit them up, follow the brother today, tonight. Send him a message tonight. Say
Y'all
thank
ever
you.
need any type of advice, y'all can hit me up for anything. Get my number if y'all want.
You know, San Bernardino gets a bad rap. You know, the national media, when they do give us coverage, is always about something negative, but we know the positives here, and that sometimes people just get caught up in the struggle, you know, and when they get caught up in the struggle, they don't know any other way. But when people do get shown a way out, we embrace it, we take it. And it's all about us helping each other and being one spirit and one community and just keep pulling people up. And we just continue that cycle of just helping one another. San Bernardino's gonna change in the next 10, 15 years, I guarantee it. I guarantee it's going to change, and we are going to become a national success story.
You want to leave something, you know, leave your mark on the world, pretty much, you know. So, you know, I like to leave my mark on the Dino, you know what I mean? I think we're doing a good job, and I'm saying that humbly, you know what I mean? Because we've been pushing for a while.
My prediction for the next 2 years is that I go pro, and I start blowing up faster than anybody, due to the lack of fights I have, lack of amateur fights. So people don't expect me to take off how I'm to take off, but I know I am, because a lot of these guys aren't really that good. So I'm gonna be knocking everybody out. I'm Gervonta Davis without the amateur status.
Why do you keep taking your pants off on Instagram?
That's more like, that's so people can share my story. Like, look what he just did. Then they shared, then somebody else shared, and just keep going on. So everybody just added me.
The shock factor.
Yeah. Everything is to get people to see, to get on my page.
What other crazy ideas to get attention have you thought about, but you decided against it?
Leaking sex tapes.